34, 34.
34. So once observe those problem. Sorry. Okay. Once look at the problem number 34. So observe this problem. 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin B into 1 plus sin C is equal to 1 minus sin A into 1 minus sin B into 1 minus sin C is equal to K. Then what is the value of the K? Good. Second option. Now look at this. So they are given that this value and this value are equal. Both of them is equivalent to the K. So now to find the value of the K, what I will do is, I will consider K into K. I will consider K into K. In the place of the 1K, I will write this value. That is 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin B into 1 plus sin C into, in the place of the other K, I will write this value. That is 1 minus sin A into 1 minus sin B into 1 minus sin C. That implies K into K, which is K square, is equal to, now if you multiply them, 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A, if I multiply these two, 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A, that is 1 minus sin square A, which is cos square A. And if I multiply these two, 1 plus sin B into 1 minus sin B, that is 1 minus sin square B, which is cos square B. Similarly, if you multiply these two, then we get cos square C. So this is the value of the K square. Now if you remove the square on both the side, then I have to keep plus or minus square root, that is plus or minus cos A, cos B, cos C, we will get it. This is the value of the K is plus or minus cos A, cos B, cos C. Take that.
Question number 37 also.
Okay. So look at the 37th problem. Observe this. It is log of sine 1 degree into log of sine 2 degree into and so on log of sine 179 degree. So
0.
that is 0. Good. So just observe that it is a very simple question. Log sine 1 degree, log sine 2 degree, log sine 3 degree and so on up to the log sine 179 degree. So that means the sine 1 degree, I don't know the value of this. Log sine 2 degree also, I don't know the value of this. Like that, if he goes on writing this. So these terms are there up to the 179. Means in between somewhere else, we also will have the term called sine 90 degree and so on log sine 179 degree. Means in between somewhere else we also will have sine 90 degree value also. What is the value of sine 90 degree?
0.
1.
1.
The value of log 1?
0.
0. 0 into something?
0.
0.
So therefore the answer is 0. Since log of sine 90 degree is equal to log 1, that is equal to 0. 0 into something which is 0. That's the answer.
Question number 33.
30.
33.
33. So observe this question number 33. Since it is given that sin x plus cos x is equal to a, then what is the value of mod sin x minus cos x is equal to how much? Mod sin x.
Option 3.
Huh?
Option 3.
Good. Now look at this. So sin x plus cos x value is given a. I want to find the value of mod sin x minus cos x. I don't know what is the value of this. Take that is equal to say k. Then I want to find what is the value of the k. So to find that, always remember that whenever an equation is given in terms of the sine and cos, square that equation on both the side, then add them. Okay. When the equation is given in terms of the sine and cos, then square both the equations on both the side, then add them. That theta or x is going to eliminate. Suppose if the equation is given in terms of the secant and tan, square that equation on both the side, subtract them, because secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. That is identity, we know it. That's why if it is given in terms of secant and tan, square the equation on both the sides, subtract them. Okay, this is the point we have to remember. Now here I will square both the equations on both the sides. So if I squaring them, is sin x plus cos x whole square. If you expand that, sin square x plus cos square x plus 2 sin x cos x we are getting is equal to a square. Is a plus b whole square form. Similarly, I will square this also on both the sides. If I squaring it on both the sides, getting sin x minus cos x whole square, and if you expand that, sin square x plus cos square x minus 2 sin x cos x is equal to k square. This is what we are getting. Now we will add them. If we add them, sin square x plus sin square x, which is 2 sin square x, plus cos square x plus cos square x, which is 2 cos square x, and of course this term is getting cancelled, is equal to a square plus k square. This is what we are getting. Now from these two, I can take the 2 common. Remaining is sin square x plus cos square x, which is 1, is equal to a square plus k square. Therefore, k square value is 2 minus a square. Therefore, k is equal to, generally I have to take the plus or minus if you remove the square, but they have given about the modulus. I want the modulus value of that. Modulus means always k value should be positive. That's why we'll take the positive square root here. That is positive square root 2 minus a square. That is the value of the k.
Sir, please explain it once again.
Anything more?
Sir, please explain this question once again.
Question number
सर ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 33
30,
सर एक बार एक्सप्लेन करो
31.
सर ये क्वेश्चन नंबर नो सर क्वेश्चन नंबर 33
33. Okay. Or any more?
Question number 32.
Okay. Let's look at the question number 32. Here also the procedure is same. Also this 32nd problem. Which is given that 5 sin x plus 4 cos x equal to 3. Then what is the value of 4 sin x minus 5 cos x is equal to how much?
4 root 2.
Now 4 root 2. Okay. So here also the procedure is same. We can observe that the equation is there in terms of the sine and cos. I don't know what is the expression of this. Take this is equal to say k. I want to find the value of the k. Then we will square both the equations on both the side. Then we will add them. Squaring on both the side. If you squaring them, it is a plus b whole square form. If you expand that, a square, that is 25 sine square x plus 16 cos square x plus 2ab. 2 into 5 into 4, that is 40 sin x cos x is equal to 3 square, which is 9. Similarly, square the second equation also on both the side. If you squaring it, that is 16 sin square x plus 25 cos square x minus 40 sin x cos x is equal to k square. So we'll squaring it on both the side and we will expand them. Now we will add them. So if we add them, 25 plus 16, that is 41 sin square x plus 41 cos square x, and this term is getting cancelled, is equal to 9 plus k square. So therefore, from this I can take the 41 common. Remaining is sin square x plus cos square x, which is 1, is equal to 9 plus k square. Now bring this 9 this side, then k square is equal to 32. Then k is equal to, here you can take plus or minus root 32. Here you can take both the signs. Now root 32 means 16 2s are 32. Root 16 means 4. Plus or minus 4 root 2. That is the answer. Okay. So whenever the equation is given in terms of the sine and cos, this is only the procedure we can follow. So square both the equations on both the sides, then add them. Automatically the theta will get eliminated. Okay, take that. Any more doubts? Okay. Let's look at the next problem. I got the 35. I got all the problems.
Sir, question number 44.
Okay. Question number 44. Let's observe that. So x into tan square 120 degree plus 2 times cos square 150 degree is equal to 9. What is the value of the x? So this is 9. Then what is the value of the x? Just observe here. Okay. So here the value of tan square 120 and cos square 150, you have to find it. Tell me, how do you write 120?
180 minus 60.
180 minus 60.
minus 60, we can
90 plus 10.
plus 4 times cos square. How do you write 150?
180 minus 30. 180 minus 30.
Is equal to 9. Since here squares are there, even though you get the negative sign, it becomes positive because squares are there. So no need to look at about the squares also. That is sign also. Now tan 180 minus 60 means that is tan 60. Directly we can write it. It becomes tan square 60 plus 4 times it is cos square 30 is equal to 9. So the value of tan 60 is
Root 3.
whole square. That is 3. Means it becomes 3x. Plus the value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2.
1 by
Whole square means 3 by 4.
3 by 4.
Which is
3 by 4.
equal to 9. Therefore, 3x is equal to 6. Then the value of x is 2. Any more doubts?
So 47.
47. 46 मिल गए आ गए क्या आंसर? First look at the 46 problem, then we'll go to the 47. 46. A is given as sine 170 degree plus cos 170 degree. Then what is that value, either positive, negative, 0 or 1? That we have to find it. So here the angle is given 170. So 170 degree lies in which coordinate?
Second.
Second
Second.
Second quadrant.
coordinate, sine positive,
Second.
but cos negative. So cos negative, sine positive. So if I add those two values, I don't know whether to get the positive value or negative value, that I don't know. Because I don't know the value of sine 170 or cos 170 का value नहीं पता है हमको. That's why we will take the help of the graph. Through the graph, we can identify which is bigger one. So that's why once you look at this problem. (46). So they have given that A is equal to sine 170 degree plus cos 170 degree. So whenever somewhat bigger angles were given, convert them into the acute angle, then we will not get any confusion. So for converting into the acute angle, here 170, we can write 180 minus 10. So this is angle of the second coordinate, sine positive. That's why sine of 180 minus 10 also equivalent to sine 10. Okay. And cos 180 minus 10, that is angle of the second coordinate, cos is
Minus cos
negative, it
10.
will become minus cos 10.
Minus cos 10.
So means A is equal to sine 10 minus cos 10. So to find the sine of this, because sine 10 degree, cos 10 degree is not equal. So that's why out of these two, which is the bigger one? That we have to identify it. For that, we'll take the help of the graph. Once recollect the graph of this sine and cos in between 0 to the 90 degree. So I was given the graph of the sine x and as well as cos x. First, I will take the graph of the sine x. When x is 0, sine 0 is 0. When x is 90 degree, sine 90 degree is 1.
1.
Which is that point. Means sine is increasing from 0 to the 1. This is the graph of the sine x. And I will take the graph of the cos x. When x is 0, cos 0 is 1.
1.
Cos 90 is 0. Means cos is decreasing from 1 to 0. This is the graph of the cos x. Cos x. And this is the sin x. So the sin x and cos x are going to meet somewhere else here for what angle?
45.
45 degree. So at
45.
45 cos and sin are equal, right? But here the angle is 10 degree. So if I consider 10 degree, the 10 degree will be there here somewhere else. At the 10 degree, which function is bigger?
Cos.
Cos. Cos is bigger than sin.
Cos.
Cos 10 value, and this is the sin 10 value. So cos 10 is bigger than the sin 10. So when cos 10 is bigger value and subtracting from the small value, what is the total value we will get?
Negative.
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 Therefore, the value of A is negative.
Less than 0.
इंग्लिश म्यूट करो. Any more doubts?
7, sir.
Any more doubts? So,
47th question.
okay, look at the 47th problem. That is tan 5 by 24 into tan 3 pi by 24 into tan 5 pi by 24 into tan 7 pi by 24 into tan 9 pi by 24 into tan 11 pi by 24 into tan 16 pi by 24.
Sir, minus root 3.
So we have to find the value of this. No, it is not minus root 3. Okay. So to find this, here I was given one result to you that if A plus B is equal to 90 degree, A plus B is equal to 90 degree, then tan A into tan B is equal to 1. That's the result I was given. If A plus B is equal to 90 degree, tan A into tan B is equal to 1. So here observe this first angle and last but one angle. Observe this first angle, last but one angle. To observe them, pi by 24 plus 11 by 24. How much? Pi by 24 plus 11 pi by 24. That is
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2.
pi by 2. That is sum of the angle is 90 degree.
Pi by 2.
So sum of the angle is 90 degree. Then tan A into tan B becomes 1. That value is 1. Similarly, if I consider the second term and last but 2, if you add these two angle, 3 pi by 24 plus 9 pi by 24, that is also pi by 2. Therefore, tan A into tan B, that product of the terms also equal to 1. Similarly, if I multiply these two, if I add these two angle, 5 pi plus 7 pi, that is 12 pi by 24. 12 pi by 24 means again pi by 2. So that value also 1 into last value is tan 16 pi by 24. 16 means 8 2s are 8 3s are. 8 2s are 8 3s are, which is 2 pi by 3. So sin tan 2 pi by 3 means how much it is?
120.
120. How do you write the 120?
Tan 180 minus
180 minus 60. 180 minus
Tan 180 minus
180 means equal to the pi minus pi by 3. Like that we will express it. Pi minus pi by 3. So 180 minus, that is the angle of the second coordinate. The second coordinate tan is negative sign.
minus pi by 3.
Tan pi by 3. What is the value of tan pi by 3?
60.
root 3.
60 is
Root 3 minus root.
minus root 3. Any more doubts? Hmm, 48 आ गया क्या? 48, 49.
Sir, 48.
So 48th one.
Okay. Let's look at the 48 problem. X is equal to a secant cube theta into tan theta, and y is equal to b tan cube theta into secant theta. Then what is the value of sine square theta? What is the value of the sine square theta? Okay. Just observe these options. X by a minus y by b, x by a plus y by b, x into y by ab, etc. It is there. But directly if you add them or if you subtract them, you are not going to get the sine square theta. That's why the option 8 might be the third option or fourth option. So first what we will do is x is equal to, or x by a is equal to secant cube theta. I can write 1 by cos cube theta. Secant is the reciprocal of the cos. Secant cube theta I can write 1 by cos cube theta. Tan theta means sin theta by cos theta. Similarly, here y by b is equal to, this is I can write sin cube theta by cos cube theta, and secant theta means 1 by cos theta. Like that we will express in terms of sin and cos. Now if you multiply these two, just a minute. Now if you multiply these two, x into y upon a into b. If you multiply them, so sin theta into sin cube theta, which is sin power 4 theta. Sorry. Sin plus cos power 4 theta. We want sin square theta, no? Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. So this is the value of x by a and y by b. Now I will subtract these two. If I subtract them, it is x by a minus y by b. I will subtract them. So then first term is sin theta by cos cube theta into cos theta, which is cos power 4 theta minus is sin cube theta by cos power 4 theta. This is what we are getting. Now, for these two, the LCM is cos power 4 theta. So cos power 4 theta is an LCM. Don't subtract it, because subtract किया तो दूसरा tan power 4 theta value आएगा. What we will do is I will divide these two. This is say equation number say 1.
Yes, sir.
And this is say equation number say 2. Divide these two, 2 by 1. Divide the 2 and 1. If I divide by 2 by 1, it is y by b upon x by a is equal to, if I divide this, it is sin cube theta upon cos power 4 theta upon, and this is sin theta by cos power 4 theta. Now, this x by a goes to the numerator, become a by x, therefore it becomes ay upon bx is equal
dx is
to,
equal to
here cos
sin
power
square.
4 theta is getting cancelled. Sin cube theta upon sin theta become sin square theta. So therefore the value of sin square theta is ay upon bx. That's the answer.
Then
Done, sir.
Next, I got the 49.
No, sir. 49.
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. 49 also the similar to that previous problems, because this is the equation in terms of sin and cos. So just square both the equations on both the side, then add them. Square both the equations on both the side, then add them. Then the theta is going to get eliminated. So try yourself. If you're not getting, then tell to me. Now,
Sir, option third.
option third. Okay, good. Third option. Now look at the 50 problem. In a triangle ABC, if cot A, cot B, cot C greater than 0, then the triangle is. Which triangle it represent? Acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, we can't decide. Okay. So it is a simple logical question. Here all the angles are in triangle ABC. Then cot A into cot B into cot C is positive. So then which triangle it represent? Okay, just look at that. Cot A into cot B into cot C is given positive, right? So in the triangle, there is a three types of the triangle are possible. It might be right angle, it might be obtuse angle, or it might be acute angle.
Acute.
Suppose in the first case, if I take acute angle triangle, acute angle means every angle should lie in between 0 to the 90. Every angle should lie in between 0 to the 90 means all the angles rise in the first coordinate only. So in the first coordinate, cot A positive, cot B positive, cot C also positive. So all the three terms compulsorily will get the positive. If all the three are positive, if you multiply them, then cot A into cot B into cot C also
Positive.
positive. So
Positive.
this is the condition was given. Therefore, here the answer is acute angle triangle. Suppose if the triangle is right angled, the triangle is right angled. So right angle means any one angle is 90 degree. If any one angle is 90, then what is the value of cot 90?
0.
0. Means any
Zero.
one term out of the three is 0. If any one term is 0, then what is the value of cot A, cot B, cot C? You get this
0.
0.
Equal to 0.
Equal to 0. If cot A, cot B, cot C is equal to 0, then it is a right angle triangle. Okay. The third one. Suppose if it is an obtuse angle triangle. If it is an obtuse angle triangle, in a triangle ABC, any one angle only will be the obtuse angle. It is not possible that two angles will be obtuse. Okay? Any one angle only will be obtuse. If only one angle is an obtuse angle, that angle lies in the second coordinate. It means more than 90 means it lies in the second coordinate. In the second coordinate, what is the value of the cot?
Negative.
Negative.
Means any one of
Negative.
the cot is negative. Any one only, not both, not the two values. Any one of the cot is negative. Remaining two are positive automatically because it will be acute. So one only negative, remaining two are positive means what is product?
Negative.
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 Negative. So cot A, cot B, cot C value is negative. If this product is negative, then that is obtuse angle triangle. Okay. So here answer is acute angle triangle. Take that. Okay. Next, look at the problem number 50 first. Okay. So this is the 51st problem. Alpha and beta are complementary angles, and sine alpha is given 3/5. So sine alpha is given as 3/5. Then what is the value of sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sine beta is equal to how much? Okay, second option. Look at this. Here it is given that alpha, beta are complementary angles. Complementary means sum of the
Sum is
angles
90 degrees.
Sum is 90 degrees.
Sum of the angles is 90 degrees. Okay. Suppose if I consider the right angle triangle. So in the right angle triangle, if one angle is 90 degree, what about the sum of the remaining two angle? Sum of the
90
remaining two
degree.
angle is 90.
90.
90 degree.
In a rectangle triangle, the remaining two angles are always complementary angle, in which if one angle is an alpha, then automatically other angle will be the beta. One is an alpha, automatically other will be the beta. So here they are given that sine alpha is 3/5. So sine means the definition is opposite by hypotenuse, where opposite side is 3 unit, hypotenuse 5 unit. What will be the adjacent side?
4.
4
Four.
units.
4.
4
4.
units. Now I will substitute that here sine alpha, which is given 3/5 into. What is the cos beta from this? Cos adjacent upon hypotenuse. Cos beta
3/5.
3/5 minus
3/5.
same triangle. What is the cos alpha?
4/5.
4/5. What is the sine beta?
4.